levels 1 through 10.
Hey, how's it going, guys? So, I am bringing you today Warlocks, levels 1 through 10. If you haven't seen from the title, the beginning little whisper thing, levels 1 through 10. I tried to make it sound creepy to go with the whole Warlock, God, what do you call it? Theme, the whole Warlock theme, that's it. Sorry, I'm a little brain dead today. I'm always brain dead. Anyway, what we're doing here is basically just, I know you guys were expecting a paladin to be leveled up, but let me tell you, I tried it out. I got it to level 30, didn't like it at all. It was just, it felt way too repetitive for me, and I just could not stick with it. But I do have good news, though. I decided just to go back to my roots completely, and that's where this Warlock is coming in. And I am having a blast. And I'm telling you what, after all the good news that I'm seeing from beta, I am not regretting this at all. I mean, the destruction thing that I watched on TGN channel earlier that Cromar did, oh man, am I going to have fun in arenas? Am I going to have fun in BGs? I cannot fucking wait. I shouldn't have said the F word. I'm sorry. I apologize. If I offended you by saying the F word, I really don't give a shit. But anyway, so pretty much we're starting off here in the Blood All starting zone. I hate this place. It's just really, really, really slow. I actually flew through this. It only took me about an hour to complete. Uh-oh, I just got an unrecognized frame format. That's not good. I'll have to try and fix that later. But, yeah, so I hate the starting zone. It's like one of the only starting zones that didn't change. I think the Draenei's didn't get their starter zone changed. And it kind of sucks, but they did boost the XP, so I mean, it's not as bad as it used to be. I mean, it still takes about an hour to complete. As far as I remember back in Burning Crusade when I first made my Warlock, it took me about an hour or so to get through this and get to about level 10 to move on to other areas. Of course, back then I did Ghostlands, and I tell you what, I'll never do Ghostlands ever again. I do not like Ghostlands at all. In fact, after I got done here, I went straight to Silverpine. We are currently level 20 and done with Silverpine. I'm about to go into Hillsbrad. There. See, I almost missed one of my first dings in this series, and I am not missing a ding in this series. I tell you that right now. That is my goal. And I'm also not giving up on this series. As you can see, I have a nice little track record of starting something and then just giving it up. Like the Rogue, I had fun on my Rogue, but it's just like it just got really repetitive. I mean, it's just like, oh, I one-shotted that guy, he's dead. Let's move to the next guy, one-shot, dead. And then PvP was pretty much almost the same thing, except I got one-shotted too by hunters and mages, and it sucked so much. But I don't know if we'll see PvP on this guy. I mean, I don't have a lot of BOAs. I have chests, shoulders, and the staff. That's about it. We'll see, though. I might record a match or two and put it up here for you guys. As you can see, it's a Midsummer event. When you guys are leveling up, please take what's the word I'm looking for? You make sure that you guys get the 10% buff. You want to take advantage of this. That's it. Take advantage of this. Do the dailies every day. I mean, they're a pain in the ass. I hate them, but it's really good XP when you're leveling up. And you always want to make sure that you have that 10% experience bonus, because let's just say it just makes you level so much faster, and it gets you out of zones quicker. You don't want to stay here and just be like, oh, let's just say that 10% would probably shave off a good 5 or 10 minutes in the zone that you have to suffer through. Sorry, I'm starting to lose my voice. I'm talking way too much here. As you can see, we did 1 through 8 really quick through this video, and that's because there's really not much to show in the starting zones. I mean, it's just the Blood Oath zone. If you guys haven't made a Blood Oath yet, please go torture yourself and do the Blood Elf starting zone. I mean, it's really nothing special. It just tells you that you're pretty much a crack addict and whatever. I mean, if you want the lore, go look somewhere else, because I'm really not into that shit for WoW. No, this is Star Wars. I'd be all over it, telling you everything. I'd probably be going into a Darth Vader rant, because I'm not a big fan of Darth Vader. I like Darth Vader before the newer Star Wars movies came out. You know, Revenge of the Sith, Attack of the Clones, you know, the Phantom Menace and all that. I loved Darth Vader before that, and I just think George Lucas ruined it. Okay, I'm getting way off track here. I'm talking about Star Wars in a WoW video. As you can see, we just got our Void Walker, a giant blueberry raindrop, I guess. I have no idea. I've always called it a blue bubblegum ball, because that's what it reminds me of, a giant blue bubblegum ball. We just killed the dwarf. You know what gets me about this dwarf is he's obviously a dwarf, yet I mean they're just not like I mean, he's a dwarf, for Christ's sake. How do you not know that he's a spy for the Alliance? He's a freaking dwarf. I think the Blood Elves are like really, 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 you know, and by I mean slow in the head. Oh, right here is a prime example of how fast I am killing things. I'm just messing around with road chase and trying to get used to it again. I pretty much just use Immolate, and then I put on Corruption, and then I pretty much just spam Health Drain or Soul Leech. No, it's not Soul Leech. Yeah, Health Drain and Soul Leech. I think it's called Health Drain. I can't remember what it is. I can't really see my screen very well, but I use the Health Drain and I use Soul Leech a lot. I am bounce back and forth trying to figure out which one does more damage. But in the end, I figured Health Drain would be better off, because I can get a little bit of health in between pulls, and I do get kind of insane on my pulls. I mean, in my next video, you'll see that I think I pull at least 7 or 8 mobs, dot them all up, and just kite them and Health Drain until they die. It is really, I miss playing Warlock so much. This is why I hate this place. I mean, it's just so dull. I mean, they make you kill things, then you go and you have to gather rocks, and then you kill more things. I guess it's just like any other quest, but at least in the other quests they have the where you get to ride in like siege vehicles and shit, and you can fly in, like using the jetpacks, fly around in the helicopters, the airplanes. Come on, you guys remember the airplane quest in the Goblin starting zone? See, that's how the Blood Elf one should be. I want to fly around in a freaking airplane again. That was the most fun. I should have just made a Goblin Warlock, but you know what? I don't like being tiny. I like looking normal, and let's be honest, even though they are you know, female-ish looking, the male Blood Elves or actually the Blood Elves as a whole are the only normal-looking race for the Hordes. At least male-wise. Some females look nice for the other races. Like, let's say, oh man, the Trolls kind of look normal, minus the feet. You know, the 2 giant toes. I could never be a troll because of that. It just freaks me out. There we go, level 10. Booyah! But yeah, the orcs, they kind of look normal, and I didn't want to be an undead. I've never liked the undead as a class. The only thing I would use as undead would be a probably a rogue, because I just like the racials for rogue. You know, the whole cannibalism thing and all that stuff. That I have fun using that back in BC. Yes, I did have a rogue back in Burning Crusade. No, he did not get far. I got him until I think level 60, and I just stopped. Right now, currently, I am Demonology. Or no, I'm not Demonology right now. I am Destruction. I picked Demonology to get through 10 to 20 because I thought it would go faster, but then I remembered that Destruction is the bursty spec, and it's really good for leveling. I mean, I pretty much 2-shot mobs right now with Destruction, and all you basically do is just cast Immolate and then use Combustion. I think it's Combustion, Croflagment, Coag. I don't know what it's called. The the other fire spell you get with Destruction, and this is a prime example. See, if you do these quests and do these dailies, I guarantee you guys you will get levels. And let's say you aren't leveled up enough to get into the next zone. If you don't have BOAs and you don't feel like PvPing and the dungeon queue's just taking forever, go ahead and do the Midsummer dailies. They will get you caught up. I think I got to I got like a half a level just by doing this, but keep in mind I have BOAs. But that's still pretty good. And I mean you get those Midsummer flower things. I don't know what they're for. I don't really care. I never do Midsummer stuff. Like, I never had the Flamekeeper title. I don't really care about it. I have more fun doing Halloween stuff and the Christmas stuff. Oh, I love doing the Christmas stuff. Christmas stuff is fun. But you know, we're closing to the end of this video here, guys. So basically, here's my fail. I always fail doing the torch stalls. I hate doing the torch stalls. But anyway, we're coming up to the end of the video. I hope you guys like this video. I hope you guys like Warlocks, because I love Warlocks. I am going to level this guy all the way to 85. I can feel it. I miss my Warlock, so yeah. So, help me out by liking my video and subscribe to me. My name is Nemak. I will catch you guys later. Peace out. Be safe. Later, guys.